Yeah, Carmen, officials here at Deep have tried to work with state leaders in the past to try and enact laws that would prohibit people from intentionally feeding bears here in Connecticut. Now, it can become quite dangerous if they get too comfortable with people, so some of our towns have started to pass ordinances to try and prevent this.
If our dog is out and our dog is barking, we get a little bit nervous.
Bears are neighbors in many Connecticut communities, including Canton. Cindy Ronan sees them in her yard all the time, like this one.
There was a bear here just about a half hour ago.
But when they become too comfortable with people, it can be an issue. A Newtown man shot and killed a bear at his home in May after it no longer feared humans and started associating them with food. A similar situation happened in Canton last month after a bear broke into homes. Now, Deep officials say more needs to be done to try and change this habit.
But really, in the last 30 years, bears have become present again in the state and much more abundant.
Jenny Dixon says they've worked with the state legislature to try and enact laws to discourage feeding bears. She says many towns have started to inquire about ordinances for this reason. Granby, East Granby, Simsbury, and most recently Salisbury have ordinances banning the intentional feeding of bears.
When we had looked at a feeding ordinance, it was to address the issue of dangerous animals and the problem of habituation.
Some neighbors agree ordinances like this would be beneficial to both people and the animals.
It's great to be in, an area where there's a lot of wildlife, but if you're doing that and they're getting comfortable with maybe the scent of humans, that you're putting a lot of other people and animals at risk.
Dixon says this is an active time of year for bears, which means you'll see them more. Plus, the population is growing fast in Connecticut. Deep wants to find educational solutions to teach people about bad human habits while also having tools to punish those who intentionally teach the animals bad habits.
Connecticut is bear country now. It doesn't matter what town you live in, but you need to start acting accordingly and thinking about what you need to do to be bear aware.
Now, many of these town ordinances have monetary punishments for people who are found intentionally feeding the bears, some up to $250. Now, this time of year, Deep encourages people to put those bird feeders away, make sure your grills and your trash cans are properly stored, and of course, if you do see a bear, don't encounter it. In Hartford, Tony Black, Fox 61 News.